Okay, we're trying this again. Having some technical difficulties tonight. My Twitch is getting a 1,000 error and saying that it is not going live stream. I might have to change the vertical output and go back to regular. We'll check. This is a test, so it's getting late. I've got the people coming in to fix the cleanup and of the sewage pipe that broke under my house tomorrow at 9, so I'm going to try to get up on this and hopefully this will work. And we'll just check.
I thought it was bugged, bro.
So,
I thought it was bugged, bro.
it looks like it's working. Is going to be a delay. 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 You can watch. I hope people come in and check, see if it works. I hope people come in and check, see if it works. I hope people come in and check. Sorry. There is a delay. There is a delay me watching it. There is a delay. There is a delay me watching it. I am going to go to YouTube. There is a delay me watching it. I am going to go to YouTube. There is a delay me watching it. I am going to go to YouTube. I am going to go to YouTube. And we'll check this. And we'll check this. Okay, I'm doing a test, so I just want to know. Okay, I'm doing a test, so I just want to know. Okay, I'm doing a test, so I just want to know. And we'll check this. Okay, I'm doing a test, so I just want to know. All right, that's working. We're working there. All right, that's working. And there's somebody viewing right now. If you could let me know this is a test, make sure this is working. Right now, if you could let me know this is a test, make sure this is working. Right now, if you could let me know this is a test, make sure this is working. There is a delay, so there is a delay, so there is a delay, so there is a delay. In a test right now to see if this is working. In a test right now to see if this is working. People were getting a 1,000 error when they looked at my, said they couldn't upload. 1,000 error when they looked at my, said they couldn't upload. Said download not available or whatever. 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 Check YouTube. YouTube had no issue. 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 YouTube had no issue. Check YouTube. And there isn't any fuzzy wuzzy. Oh, that's a reverb. Any fuzzy wuzzy. Ooh, that's a reverb. Let's see if I can. Sorry, reverb. Sorry, reverb. All right. So we'll try the Wizardry stream for a bit. All right. So we'll try the Wizardry stream for a bit. Well, that was kind of a, I do want to go back and check. Because it should be okay. Working. Okay. Well, what a mess tonight was. Crap. Had a bunch of people log in and nobody could see it. They could see it on YouTube, but not on Twitch. So I believe it's working fine. And we shouldn't have some issues. Man, I've had some really weird technical issues. I was off for 2.5 weeks. My kitty got sick really bad, and he recovered. He's 100%. Wow, that's cool. I didn't see this before. That is really neat. Is that because of the dragon? Gotta be. Well, that is neat.
Are you ready?
Okay. Interesting set of events. Then they had stuff that was going black screen, and it was delayed, and it was stalling. And God, I hope nobody's just messing with me on purpose, because I really don't need that. I'm a small streamer. And then I got the sewer thing. It's going to cost 10 grand. And of course, I don't make enough on Twitch. Luckily, I have a trust to be able to handle it, but it's getting pretty tight. So we'll see how it goes tonight. I wish those people that came in earlier when I started at 8 took me 3 hours. I think we are running. So we're going to play for a little bit. I'm not going to play for a long time because I have to get up. The hazard people are coming to take their extractor, and they're going to go down into the crawl space, and there's a actual cement area down there, and they need to clean the hazardous material out. Pipe's been broken for a long time. I don't know how long. And it's crazy. It's been really stressful. I'm very thankful that Shadow was 100%. That was huge. So I would put my schedule and stuff up. I'm just going to run a VODs, probably put a clip up after to make sure that it's working. I noticed my clips had a gray thing too, so that's probably the reason. Something changed while I was out for 2.5 weeks.
Don't you know I go all out? My gorgeous flourish.
Thank you all for watching. Hopefully on YouTube. I'm sorry I had to go on and off, but nobody was being able to see it on Twitch. Yeah, I was primarily streaming on Twitch, so I do get monetized, make about $50 every 2 months. But it helps with pop and smokes, so I think we'll go automatic.
Right. Miss?
What I'm trying to do is get my 2 new characters up to level so that I can try this dragon.
Now for the loot.
Is something I
I
can
had a
do?
hard time opening chests too.
Quite
Today.
easy.
That was my
really.
own fault. I'm just missing. Hey Shadow, how you doing? I am so glad he's back. Yeah, you're a good boy. Gosh. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a sweetie. He was really sick. So that's why I started to take I took the 2 weeks off because of Shadow. And thank God he's okay. And then over the weekend, toilet and bathtub filled up with poop. Yay. It was a real shitter. Real shitter. So it's been tough. So hopefully we got this. Hopefully people can see the video. I was wondering why I was getting all these views and then people were just leaving suddenly.
I won't let this opening pass me by.
Here I come. Hush! Ha! Fighter!
Hey buddy, how you doing? You love that bag. You love to sit right in that bag, brother. So good. What a good boy. We love you. He is an amazing kitty. And he talks, which is even more amazing. Says my name John. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going in and getting, what I'm trying to do is just get a couple more levels so I can try that dragon. I do have almost 50 characters that are level 60. I've been stuck in Guardia for almost 6 months now. And it's been pretty rotten, but I noticed I played it on my phone the other day and I wasn't seeing the same glitches and stuff that I see on the computer version, and I wonder if there's a reason for that. Programming might have had to be a little different, and that, I mean, pressing the button like to try to open a chest and all of a sudden you back off and the chest disappears, or you're trying to res one of your players and you hit the button, space bar, or your left mouse button too hard, you stand up and the character dies,
They're quicker
stuff
than
like
I
that.
thought.
But I didn't see that in the phone version. And
Do your worst.
I pretty much only played the computer version. And I'm continuing to play the computer version. I mean, I started in 1981 on Apple II Plus with Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, the original, 2 weeks after it released.
Everyone
that
is so
tough?
dependable.
So hopefully
hope that's
people are
something good.
seeing this tonight, and if you're not, let me know on YouTube or Twitch. And I probably should go to the multi-stream so I can see if there's anybody there. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it'll be a clean one and everything will work and we'll be back to normal. There's a really good video on YouTube for this, and I had to do it 3 times. Go into command config and change it. And we'll see if it works. But if I can get a couple of levels for Laramus, that'll work out. My next Wizardry stream will be next Tuesday afternoon at 12. Hopefully all the mess and everything will be cleaned up and we'll get on it.
I think there's something
It's going to be a
here.
tough weekend. I won't be able to flush for 2 days, so I won't be able to use water or anything. I'm going to take a shower before I go to bed, so at least I have a shower.
I hope that is something good.
This is the interesting thing with the computer. Sometimes I hit that button too hard. Of course, she automatically opened it, so that works. Kind of cool that's in the rock. But if they're on the map, they don't disappear. But if it's a random encounter, they do disappear if you hit the button too hard on a computer. And I don't even know if Drake.com is aware of that issue, because it's been in the game since May for computers. Don't see that issue on a cell phone. I have a pretty damn good Android. And I was unaware of that. So some of the issues that I may have ran into are more computer related, which now I believe, I mean, from my standpoint, it's pretty
treasure?
understandable, because the computer
Now for the loot.
stream live came on in March, and the iPhone and Android came out in October of the year before, in 2024, or March 25 for the computer version, and that makes sense. There'd be some issues that they don't know about that are on the computer that nobody's seen on the phone. Hey, Doomsayer. Yeah, you can see my cat. 1 sec. Come here, Shadow. Come on, bully. Here's my Shadow. Come here. We love you. Come here. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. He's my ride or die. He's amazing and loves to be held, loves to be hugged. He talks. Very, very smart. And he is 100% recovered, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good boy. You love riding. And he likes watching the games. He'll sit on the table next to me. So can you see him, Doomsayer? Yeah, isn't he amazing? He's really pretty. When he was a baby, everybody was like fawning over him. He has a backstory that's amazing too. In Oregon, near Legacy, there's a town there that's named Otis. Oh, we love you. Yes, we do. It's big hugs. Thank you. You're so good. Yes, you are. Anyway, it was about 6 years ago now. Sky turned orange. Huge fire with all the wildfires in Oregon. And came down the hill and completely wiped out the town. And drove by there like a week or two later, and there were pockets where fire just went in a certain area and just wiped out everything, and then missed other places that were just in pockets and they're still up. And in the middle of town there was a barn, and the lady owned a bar here in Newport. She's moved it to Lincoln City now, but her house burned down, everything burned down, and her barn stayed up. And just total devastation all around it. And 3 kittens were found in the barn that were born, and Shadow was one of them. And the other 2, my roommate at times, she helped get those 2 homes to friends of ours, and they have the other 2. And Shadow was the only black kitty, and there was a tiger striped gray and a tiger striped yellow, and then Shadow was the littlest, And he survived the fire, and he's the only one that talks. And he'll say words. Says about 6 of them. And man, he's my shadow ghost. He goes everywhere I go. We love you. Yes, we do. He gets a lot of attention. He's amazing. So he has an amazing backstory. And then with him getting sick like that, I was like
I so
all
love
over it.
this outfit, but it's already showing wear.
And I made sure that it was spendy too. But I had to go to the vet twice, the doctor for his shadow, and he was really good. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, this cat is so cool, laid back." And they took him in and they gave him the shot, the fluids, you know, the IV and and then the next day the antibiotics. And I guess he was just looking at him and letting him do everything and was totally cool. And they hugged him, and he was the talk of the place. He is very people-oriented. He's a little people is what he is. Yes, you are. Oh, I know we didn't love you. We just love you. Yes, we love you. We do. You can stand up on your back legs. Yes, you can. So, pretty amazing little buddy. He's my kid.
I should have.
Yeah, Strouds, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know what happened. It was
I
a
do not like this
cannot download 1,000 hashtag 1,000 error on Twitch. And so Quizm came in the other night and said it, and then I went to the VODs, and the VODs were working. And so I even made videos of it, put them up on my YouTube. And of course, with the cat getting sick, and now he's 100% healthy, you know, I took 2 weeks off, and then the massive freaking sewage pipe under my house that's into an access with a cement room down there, filled with shit right now. They're coming tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The hazard,
Just kill me.
hazmat suits and everything. That's gonna be 10 grand. So it's been really stressful, and I've owned the house
It
since
can't be.
2008,
Still tormenting me?
and it was
Not bad.
pretty bad. Filled up the tub and
That tough.
the toilet.
I'm
Completely
tingling
filled
to
it
see
up.
what secrets lie within.
So I was off for 2.5 weeks, and so my first stream was Wednesday night, and then or Tuesday night. I think it was Tuesday. I had special arc rares. I had no idea nobody could see it on Twitch. Had no idea. And so then I ran last night, and Squizm said, "Hey, I can't see it," so I went. Rebooted after an hour, went back on, and nobody said anything. And Squizm went to YouTube to watch it, you know, on JJ Plays Arc Raiders. And, you know, I'm multi-streaming on JJ Plays Wizardry. And then, of course, when I do chess, JJ Plays Chess. And he goes, "I can see it fine now. Everything's good." But I had no idea. So tonight, Ultra comes in, and he has the same error. And when 2 people confirmed that they had the same error, I went and checked, and so started at 8, I think it was 8:09, and then about 9 o'clock I checked, and then I actually went on my phone, and you couldn't see anything. I mean, it was blurry, and I was like, what the hell? And then I went on the computer just to check, and it said 1,000 error, totally black, cannot download failed. And so with that, I went to YouTube, I went to Google and asked them, and they had one specific video. The guy was talking so fast, he did it in a minute. He goes, "You could go to CMD, you do this, blah, 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 you type in blah, 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 and then you do this," and I'm like, what the fuck? And so Finally found a second video on it, and the guy was really good. He was slow. You could understand what he was saying. So I fixed it to what he said would fix it, went on, and the screen came up. And then I went to YouTube, and then it came back. So Llylgymn, I'm doing good. You were absolutely right. There was a problem with Twitch. Great, Llylgymn. That is great to hear. You were absolutely right. Ultra confirmed it tonight. So, anyway, Stroud's, Doomsayer, Llylgymn, went back. It worked. I went to YouTube, check it. YouTube wasn't affected at all. And I'm going vertical screen so I can do shorts and put them on my YouTube, 3 YouTube channels. That's why I'm vertical in Twitch and I'm horizontal in YouTube. So I go back just to check and it's black screen again. I'm like, what? So I went back. I did exactly what the video said again, and I deleted more stuff, and I ran a computer scan, and then I went to a video and checked settings for Twitch and just adjusted a couple things, and it seems like it's working. So everybody can see me, I'm talking, there's no lag, there's no nothing. Is that right? Hopefully. But yeah, of all the things, man, everything's going down this. What was that? Go, baby! New follower. That scared the shit out of me. It's been 2.5 weeks. I was like, what the fuck? Is the dragon hitting me down the first level? I really did. Thank you for following. Appreciate it. Thank you, Windier. Man, it's been a mess. I guess the last 3 nights, nobody could see me. I mean, tonight included. And so, yeah.
There's something I can do.
And then, of course, with the cat almost dying, he's 100% now. And that was spendy. And then, oh, and I missed it. There we go.
Quite easy.
And then the sewage pipe broke under my house. So the hazmat squad's coming tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Gotta love that. And if I flush the toilet, it'll go on their heads while they're down there. So that, I'm gonna put tape. I'm gonna take heavy duty tape and put it over the thing, and I'm just gonna have to fill the bowl for the next 2 days. And then the plumber can't go in and work while they're working. And so they got an extractor. They're going to be, man, it's massive. It's a lot of poop. So then I got this thing with Twitch, you know, I don't know. But I think it's fixed now, so I think we're good. When's my next chess stream? Since I got the whole week, I can play some chess. My next one's going to be Monday. The only thing that would delay it if the plumber can't get here to fix the pipe on Saturday night and has to come in on Monday because it's a big job. I mean, it's a lot of pipe. The carriage things on the pipe, they broke. I mean, they didn't break. They were never replaced. They couldn't find any pieces or anything. So what happened was the pipe got too heavy. It bowed to the point where it broke. It all fell down onto this access area under the house. And a cement platform under there, and then you've got all the stuff. And then, because of that, when it broke, the other pipe went like this. So when I'm pooping and taking a shower and using the washing machine, it got clogged, but it came back up and filled the freaking bowl and my bathtub. It was jet brown. There were floaters. It was bad. It was so bad. And so it was, man, I'd never actually freaking started shaking before until it overflowed into the main bathroom down here. And man, I grabbed every towel in the house. It was a mess. Luckily, the plumber was there in 15 minutes, and the hazard guys came in about 2 hours later and assessed it and said it was a broken pipe. The plumber went down there and found out it was a broken pipe. They got it unclogged, so anytime I use the bathroom like today, it's going right down into the floor, right down in that area. And then tomorrow, I won't be able to use it. So I'm going to tape the handle so I don't automatically just flush. And hopefully, but Monday should be the first stream. Yeah, it's Pacific Standard Time. So I'll be on at 6:30 to 7 o'clock. Usually I come on at 6:30. But thank you guys for letting me know that stream's good. So I've been really stressed. And I did not know that it was gonna, that there was an issue with Twitch. And so I'm sorry, Squism, because I couldn't get a backup person to tell me. And then when I checked the VOD, it worked. So I was like, what's going on? But I did see that my clips were all gray. With a little, little triangle thing. There was no picture on them. And I was like, that's weird. But when I click on it, it works, right? So, and then Ultra came in and said the same issue, exact same number, the 1000 error. And sure as anything, you were right, man. Twitch was having an issue. So I guess nobody saw me on Twitch for the last 2 days, so I am really sorry. And I apologize. I think I got it fixed now. I think it's going to be okay. Hopefully it will be all right. I don't need anything else going wrong. And I got taxed. I got to turn my taxes in a week. Oh my God. So it's just, I'm going to make it. It's going to be all right. Everybody left. So is Twitch still working? Please tell me Twitch is still working. Please tell me Twitch is still working, somebody. I hope. God, I hope. Anybody on YouTube, can you go check on Twitch for me? That'd be great. Let me look and... There's an ad too, so that might be a reason. No, it says LMCA, who just followed. I appreciate you. And Windier's here. Windier, are you here? Can you hear me? Are we still live and you can still see the stream on Twitch? If you could check, one of you guys. I know LMCA just followed, so maybe he can let me know. I'm going backtrack. I've already been here. What I'm doing is I've got in Wizardry, I've got almost 50 level 60s now because it's been 6 months I've been stuck in Guardia. So with the dailies and everything, I've leveled a lot of my characters up.
Whoops.
Because I've been having some issues with the computer side of it.
They're quicker than I thought.
So I'm trying to just get these two guys leveled so that I could take on the dragon. Hopefully before the event leaves. But if there's anybody on YouTube that can tell me that both streams are up, that'd be great. Or on Twitch. Squizm was here.
Miss?
Everybody kind of left at the same time, so it made me a little nervous. Can you guys still see the live stream on Twitch? And I apologize, I've been on and off all night trying to work on this thing, but Squizm was right 2 days ago that it was not working. And there was a 1,000 error. And so hopefully that's not back up. I'll shit my pants. It's already shit on the floor because of the sewage break. Thank God it's not on the main floor. That would have been a real shitter.
Could that be treasure? I hope that is something good.
So what I'm trying to do is just go to the levels, get this guy up so I can hit the dragon. LMCA, yeah. It's still working. You can still see me, LMCA. And thank you for following. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, man. So there's no error message. There's no black screen. I guess for the last 2 days, it's been black screen on Twitch. So we're good. Oh man, I messed up. So we're still, everybody can see me on Twitch. Man, what a mess. Man, when everything goes bad, boom. But I'll survive, it'll be good. Everything will be cool. Little bit stressed right now. Nope, it's clear. Yeah, it's good. Thank you, Aces. Thank you. Yeah, that was just weird. I was just gone for 2.5 weeks because of because of Shadow getting sick, and then this weekend, man, it was bad. It was a real shitter. Let's just say that. Whole sewage pipe just freaking fell down, and it could have fell down like 6 months ago. So I guess I looked at the damage from the pictures they showed. It's bad. It is bad. There's bubbly gook everywhere. It's a petri dish down there. And luckily it's cement, so it's contained. It's not going into groundwater or any weird shit like that. It's just in the house. But it's bad. It's really bad. So I'm only going to play for a little bit because I do have to get up.
Exhaustion and hunger stalk adventurers like shadows.
That was cool. I've never heard him say that before. That was neat. But I do have almost 50 player characters to level 60. And I could have done Guardia tonight, but I kind of thought, man, if I can get a little Ramas up there, and he's got that paralyzed for that dragon, that could really work. So I thought, what the heck, I'll just level him up. And then I found out, from Ultra goes, same thing that Squizm said the day before, nobody could see the videos. I knew there was somebody down this hallway that I missed. Has to be right here. But anyway, if I can get experience enough to level him up, and then with the daily tomorrow, I should be able to get him to 50. And if I can get him up to 50, I can dispatch him for a couple days and get him up to 56 or 57 and then try the dragon. Hopefully before the event clears. Oh man, I've got a problem.
What do we do?
Okay, got a problem here.
It is not the end yet. Be healed.
I should have checked. All right. Man, I'm gonna get rid of him really quick.
My grand flourish.
I got a healing problem right there.
Through dance.
Got a healing problem.
That's the restorator.
Game's amazing. It really is. And I do love the game. And I started in 1981 on an Apple II Plus. I bought it, and the Apple guy said, you got to play this game. Because I picked up 3 Zorks and a Apple Adventure. They're all text. Because this has got graphics. And I'm like, really? It's D&D? Yeah. And I'm like, okay. I'm game. And never looked back. Played the trilogy, beat the trilogy. Didn't get by Return of Verdun.
Much obliged.
Okay, so we should be okay.
Right.
He's charmed anyway. He's not going anywhere. There you go. All right, so... But I'm an original Wizardry player. Proving Grounds of Mad Overlord, Knight of Diamonds, Legacy of Llylgymn. And I took my characters all the way through 3 games. And as old guys, we make lots of characters because that's what you had to do with the older games. Because you could lose them at any time. They did have the same thing that Drake comment, man, that was a great idea on Fortitude. If the heart's whole, you can res them, but if it's broken, just put them in the guild hall, rest them until the heart's whole, and your Fortitude's back up. In the originals, that I've seen on the net, people saying that we didn't have a save disc for the first game. Yeah, we did on an Apple II. Yeah, I saved my characters. And so that was our out for not losing them. But we still made a bunch of characters. Didn't have a lot that we could make. I think we could make 2 backup sets, and that was it on the first one. But there was always a way around permadeath. So that I was really critical of the critics freaking out saying, well, it's a gacha game, you buy a character and then all of a sudden permadeath kills the character, you're going to shit your pants. And that's true, I would have too. But the problem is if you don't know Wizardry and you don't know that's a legacy mechanic, and there was always an out. And the 2 American programmers that originally made the game gave us an out with a saved 5 1/4 floppy disk. So it's always been that way. Guys, I just leveled these guys a little bit. I want to see where I went already. And that's a locked door still. Man, I didn't go there either. I wouldn't. Why didn't I see that? Well, that is a bummer. Okay, we'll do this. Then we'll go up to 2nd floor, clear it. And then I don't think I'll try the dragon tonight. I think I'll call it.
Where did that come from?
My lord, play with me.
I like the new colors of the earth and the poison, and I really like what I've always liked since I started in May was the voice acting has been outstanding. And then it was completely in English as well as Japanese since it was made in Japan. I was really impressed because I thought this game was going to have subtitles the whole way. And I found out in the last week of May, and that's when I started playing, and I was like,
Not bad moves.
It took me a day to think about downloading it on Steam.
This is the
And,
essence of exploration.
I downloaded it and been impressed ever since. I do get pissed off at certain things. I do get mad at certain things, but when there's a bug. And then I realized yesterday I was playing the same stuff with the phone, and those issues aren't there in the phone. So there's a possibility that there's a different issue in the computer part, in the computer version. So I didn't know that. So I should have thought about that, but I didn't. And that's why a lot of people probably haven't faced the issues I have. Right now, I'm not farming for the event materials. I'm just trying to play the event. With my cat getting sick and being gone for 2 weeks, well, being here, but being, really stressed and making sure he had 104-degree temperature. He was in bad shape. And they got him back 100%, which is amazing. And then to all of a sudden have my shitter on the main floor right next to the front door with the bathroom overflow my bathtub and toilet with the best color of brown you could think of. And then to find out that the pipe underneath the main sewer is completely broke and they completely have to fix it. All I want to do is try to get to the event and be able to kill the dragon once and then try to experience the old school style. And I was really impressed when I think it was 3 weeks ago when I first went through this and went to the dragon. I died 3 times. Yeah, coming through the side. I tried to get it. And I've got good gear. I don't know. I just couldn't get it. And I still haven't been able to get through the, silver exam. And that's been really upsetting because of how that exam is. I mean, heavy hit points for the sub-bosses and heavy evade. And I finally killed all the sub-bosses and got to the final boss for the seal exam. I had no hit points, half hit points for everybody. They were all damaged. No skill points, no magic points. And it took 2.5 hours to get there. 2.5 hours to get through those 4. And then I died back to back to back one shot in like a minute each time I tried it. So 0 for 3 I'm done. I have almost 50 level 60 characters. And a lot of them I got free to play. I did pay for some characters, like Use with the October anniversary. That character is amazing. And I did pay for, I took a chance and paid and got these 2 characters. The Anikiki was a free to play. I usually get about 3 free pulls based on green gems. So I get about 6,000 a month. And just by playing. And, okay. Let me get this here. Let's discard that. Okay. And I think we're good. I'm going to discard another one. But Birkinen and Larumis, I did try 2 polls, or 3 polls, and I got Birkinen and Larumis, 1 each. So I was really happy with that. So I do paid polls too. I spent $100.
There's an enemy.
With most of the stuff, I mean, I got 3 pink bone legendary characters, in game. But I found that I get more legendary characters with green gems than anything else. So, yeah. I don't know. She's really cool. And it's really neat how they kind of tied that in.
You all fought magnificently.
I don't know much about Blade and Bastard, that series, but I do know about the one anime Dungeons and Dragons they had. So it's really similar to that. So with her, like her one spell like fizzles and gets like 1 point damage. And then as she gets leveled, she gets better. And so she improves as she actually levels, and she gets a little bit more damage and everything else. I don't know what she's going to be like at level 60. She's really cool. A tall mage. I mean, and I don't have her in this group because I wanted to. I think he has, let me look. It's Melwa. Is it Melwa?
If we're going to talk,
Let me see. What
I
is
could
the
use a
spell?
drink.
I think it's, isn't it Meporphic? Creates damaged. Yeah, it's Meporphic. So she has Meporphic. And I know Birkinen has something too, but
Something you need.
he has Tzalek, and that's a paralyze. So I kind of think that he's got a really good shot to paralyze the dragon. So, but I do need to get him up because I just got those two characters. Yeah, you are doing the dailies every day, right? You get 20 from that. But you go to the store and you pick the daily tab underneath the store, and there you get 10 free gems every day. So that adds up to 10 plus 20 for the daily, that's 300 gems. Then you have 4 maintenance or patch periods a month. So that's, they usually give 200 to 300 green gems. So that's another 800 to 900. Let's see. If they give 300 for 4 times, that's 1,200. So 800 to 1,200 gems you're going to guarantee. 300 from just doing the getting the 10 gems from the store every day. Under the when you go to the jeweler and then click daily and you get the 10 gems. Yeah, I do that too. And then you get the 20 from the daily. Then the weekly gives you 200, so that's another 800, right? And then the other issues are, you know, you're filling out your compendium. And making sure that's all filled out and clicked on every day, because if you get like 10 of a certain item, you get 20 green gems. And then when you defeat different characters and creatures and get through certain things, you get more gems. And then on top of it, you've got all these the weekly we just talked about. But with the training, we got the trial bestowed. I already got these done. There's a lot of days remaining. Advance into the depth. Every time they put one of these things up, I try to get it as quick as possible. But this, of course, is the dragon. And I haven't beat it yet. And then the Woven Light of the Adventure, I've already got filled out too. And that gives you 200 or more gems. So usually about 1 to 2 11 pulls a month. And so if you can do that, you got a good chance of getting legendaries. And that's how I've done it since May. And so, of course, I'm going to go through this and let me just get to this chest.
Here I go.
We'll get to the chest. Then I'll go back because it's, right now
Where did
it's
that come from?
12:30 and I have to be up at 8:30 to be ready for these guys. So,
I remain.
oh my God. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
will
I
show
did not
no
see that. Oh boy.
My grand flourish.
I almost
We speak
lost use.
through dance. That's
Almost lost use. All right. So I'll show you all my characters. But this is, I've been doing this stuff in all the events since May. So I've got a lot of these for free play. I think I got 8 or 9 Deborahs. I mean, her discipline, or actually more than that. Because her discipline and then her inheritance. So I've really, I mean, I've been very fortunate.
much obliged.
Well,
I knew I was going to lose one. That was my fault. I wasn't watching. But I'm going to... Oh my God, I can't hit the broadside of a barn. So,
what is that? That power of yours.
okay, so... I gotta slow these guys down, man. I got a little surprise there.
There's a bit of an edge.
Little surprise. I get a little better. Every once in a while I can hit it, and then I can time it, and then I can't time it first to anything. So it's just, I've got it to the point where I see it start to come down, and I hit it, I get it. And then the second one, I can't hit that for anything. If I miss the first one, I'm done. And then the third one, you know, I can get, but as it slows down, but it's so tough. I think the thing on the computer, and I don't know if any of you guys are playing on computer, but those that are playing on computer, the nice thing that's pissed me off since May is you press the space bar or your left mouse button, right, when you go to time that circle going down. If you hit it too hard, your character stands up and walks away and your character dies. That is driving me nuts. So I changed to the space bar, and even then, every once in a while I hit it too hard and and maybe another key gets moved and the guy stands up and kills off my character. And then I puff cheeks like a chipmunk and freak out. But it's been in the computer version since frickin' I started. Kicks my ass. And it happens on chest too. If the chest is already on the map and you see it on the map, it won't disappear. But you have to move back and move back in and do it again. And you can do it like 3 or 4 times. And it's annoying and your guy stands up. If it's a random, like an encounter like this, and it's a random and the chest appears and you hit the space bar too hard or your left mouse button, it freaking stands up and the chest disappears. Yeah, drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. This is such a great game, and to have that in the computer version just really blows. And I didn't know that it wasn't in the Apple or the Android because they don't have that issue. Only in the computer version. Did not know. Okay, let's see. Where am I going here? I think
It
we're
is
going
not the end yet.
this way.
Be healed.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Thank you.
And so little things like that, it gets annoying, man. Really gets annoying. But the game is so freaking good. It's the best Wizardry that's ever been made. Without a doubt. I mean, it's hands down the best one. I'm going to knock these guys out because I got to get these guys out. I don't want anybody going... There you go. Nice hit. That'll work. I can go a regular hit here.
You look better.
And then, let's see here. Get the Madios on the back row. Kick it in there.
I'll repay you with my service in battle.
And we'll just go a regular hit. Okay, so.
This is the essence of exploration.
So if I hit this spacebar too hard, my guy will stand up and this chest will disappear.
Is this something I can do?
Not going to do it on purpose, though. There we go.
Quite
Just cut the
easy.
edge.
Really?
That'll work. Just cut the edge. Okay, we'll get this chest. We'll get down to the other
A
area.
treasure chest.
What?
Now this one, if I did it and it stood up and walked away, it would still be there, but I'd have to back up and walk back into it. And it's only on the computer version. I didn't know. I thought it was in both, but it's not. It's in the computer version only. So I would go for the dragon tonight, but I have to be up at 8:30 for these guys. And it's 12:52 right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I have to get sleep. So I'm going to go out. And I'll show you my inventory.
Let's move on.
My guild hall. LMCA. It's is it IMCA? Let me see. I gotta have my IMCA. Anyway, thank you for following tonight. I appreciate it.
Soak in a proper bath.
And thank God everybody can see it for once. I ran the 2 days. I had no idea. I saw a bunch of people come in, then they go out, then they come in, they go out. You couldn't see Jack. Oops. And I've only been gone for 2.5 weeks. It's never been like that. How did that change? Oh, okay. Oh, it's small L. So it's Lemka? Okay. So with this, let's see here.
We have rooms available.
We'll go with
The
the...
adventurers, thank you.
I usually go with the 800 or 1,000 room, but I'm hoping he got a level out of that,
Had a good sleep?
and he didn't.
Do come again.
He did not. But I do have some books still, so let's see.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends
We'll
are born.
try it. I think he should be close.
Something you need?
Yeah, he's close. Should be. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna get him as close as I can and then attack the dragon. And the good thing is
Have a good
that
one.
because of the pipe break, I am going to,
Welcome.
my next stream will be on Tuesday, so I should have him up to level and be able to take a really good shot at the dragon. Hopefully.
Always good to treat yourself. Thank you.
And I would have took a shot at the dragon tonight, but I had the issue with the, nobody could see the stream. That's first. Everything's been at first here for the last few days. It's just been crazy. This last 2 weeks have been rough.
Not a bad accomplishment.
Yeah, so, okay, so he's 16
Had a good
away. Love to get to 70, but I think I'm going to try to take it at 60.
Do come again.
And I think I still have a few days left, so I went to the end. Let me look on the guild. Let me look on the guild thing.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern. Anything catch
Request.
your fancy?
Feature. I have 12 days left. So hopefully I can experience the rest of the event. But I do want to show you
Who's
something.
going to be in your party?
So these are my level 60s. So my mage is a 5 multi-class 60. All 60s. So wanderer, fighter, knight, priest, mage. Then, so I'll count them as 160. So then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and she'll be 60 in one level. 50 level 60s. Yeah. And a lot of these I got on free gems. I did pay for some. She was free. These two weren't. But as you looked at,
Nice to meet
you had a question on Birkenins, so I will just replace. It'll be a daily the next time I use her, so I'll have her in here.
Nice to meet you.
Good and reliable team there.
Want some help?
So the thing is that her stats are pretty interesting, and the other thing is she gets way more stuff, and they actually level up. So a little bit of a different type of character style. So like her True Words of Fire only does like 1 damage or 2. It fizzles out. It's like, and then she's like, hey, how do you like that one? You know? And so it actually is kind of endearing the way they did the character and the voice acting and everything. So that's pretty neat. But as she gets she doesn't get a lot of skills at the start, but she's now in the higher levels. As she's leveling up, she's getting more skills. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I've actually had to do some inheritance for her, which is kind of cool. But so I don't know how good she'll be at 60, but she's got Malefic Wind. So there's some interesting spells, you know, the True Words of Fire. Really interesting character leveling and development. So I kind of like her. Kind of think she's really cool. I think they did a really good job on her. I don't know what her storyline is in the Blade and Bastard series. I have no idea. But so far, I really, really think she's cool. Now, will she be one of my best characters? I don't know. I don't think so. I did inherit things already for her. Not a lot yet. Yeah, I heard it's really good. I never heard about it before. Even when they had the first character, Laramus, last year. I guess Birkinen was last year as well. I didn't know anything about it. I did know about the Wizardry animated movie, which was really cool. I thought that was really good. I think it was Potter or Ultimate. I think it was Potter that put that in the Discord, and everybody really liked it. Yeah, I it's really actually, you know, it was kind of cool. I was skeptical. I wasn't gonna try for them, and then I thought, well, this dragon thing, they have spells that adapt to this dragon, so that are focused for this dragon. I might as well try them and see if it works. And the one reference, and I think, who was it? Was it Dom that came in tonight that said that it's not in the, made a reference on Calfo where a priest can cast a spell on the chest to see what's in the chest to disarm the trap, and the priest can. And I was so excited because I went, oh, one of these characters got Calfo, cool. And my bubble was burst. I was like, damn, it's just a reference, but that's original Wizardry. So it's pretty cool that way. But yeah, I don't know how good she's gonna be. But the storyline's really cool on her. I mean, you know, storyline is really cool. I'm gonna have to read that. Don't have time tonight to, but I will read that later. Actually, I did with 11 pull of green gems, and I got her on the 11th pull. 2,000 green gems. Yeah. Yep. I pulled for her. And then I had another pull that I could have pulled for her again, and I pulled for Deborah. For her...
Who's going to be in your party?
Let's see here. I'm going to set up really quick for... I need to set up the one character here. It's already there. I have to pass the exam. Let's see. Okay, I take Lenny out. This is for
Mission interlopers.
This is for my daily tomorrow. And I've left the Bennies in so I can get through the dailies easier. But let me look. Yeah. For...
This bunch doesn't want to be together no matter how you look.
Good and reliable team there.
So I went back to, what, the week before or whatever, and went for
Keep it quick if you have business with me.
Deborah. And the reason I did that is I still have Skull Deborah. I haven't got her quest yet. So that's... I've never got her quest. So I tried, and I pulled her on the third pull of a green 11 pull. What's crazy is... and it's really crazy. Let me look here. I want to get...
Mission interlopers will be eliminated.
Galbados, free pull. Savia paid, one time pull. Shelvernock, free poll. Gerard was the anniversary special. You decide what you want, given the 6 choices. And I didn't have them. So, Arboris, a pink bone. Shiu, a green glowing bone reward from a daily. Henrico and Yrsa paid poll. Aldrich, a free green bone that was given for a daily reward. And then Redbeard free poll. Yekaterina free poll. Renee paid poll. Free poll. Paid poll. Free poll. Free poll. Original free poll. And original free poll. So I've actually done quite well. This is the summer Deborah. Let's see.
This bunch doesn't want to be together no matter how you look at him. I
Look
can't
here.
understand. This bunch doesn't want to be together no matter how you look.
Good and reliable team there.
I guess I could have went.
Keep it quick if you have business with me.
I had the standard Deborah. I've got like 8 to 9 of them. And so I put them into discipline. I think she has a 4 on her getting discipline points back when she takes down somebody. And so I did a free poll, 11 poll, and I got lucky and got her. And this was the second time they offered her. So otherwise I had Deborah looking like this the whole time. I've never had her quest yet. And then stat-wise, and then I got to get to bed. But the,
Keep it quick if you have business with me.
let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, discipline 6. She's discipline 6. I don't know why her overall discipline level was 6. Overall mastery is 800. Okay, 6 and 800. And then I think the skill that she has is Blessing of the Beast is level 3. I thought it was level 4, but I guess it's level 3. But she's really good. Boy, is she rock. She's one of my favorite characters, actually. Of course, Hughes is my favorite character, and
You wish to speak with me?
the only thing that I'm bummed is she's not a good. I'm good character class, and she's evil, but she's probably my favorite character. Landeville, Benius, really like them as well. I've got a lot of favorites, but that I use, but and when I did pay polls, it gives back to the company. So, we get better quality design and implementation. And so, I think the game's the best Wizardry that I've ever played, and it's a lot of fun. I wish I would have had more time tonight. I wish my Twitch thing, I don't know how that suddenly changed, but nobody could see me for the last 2 days. I apologize again. I'm sorry. That's really good on your first pull, though. I only had 2. So I mean, you're going to love it. And once you get through the first abyss and that first battle with the boss, you're going to find something that's totally unexpected that you're going to be, yeah, she's really good. She destroys opponents. Her skills are, I mean, she's really good. Oh, is there an ad? I'm sorry. "38 seconds. Sec. I'll wait. "10 seconds.
Who's going to be in your party?
Mission interlopers will be...
Good and
All right, welcome
reliable
back.
team there.
What I was saying was that Yuz is my favorite character because of her skills. And,
You wish to speak with me?
her skills, the Thousand Hue Blossom, just destroys opponents. Really good. And her character model is fantastic. Really amazing. What the animation is really good, and her voice actor is really good. And really, really like the character. And the Thousand Hue Blossom is a lifesaver. I mean, it really is. And same with their armor pierce. So it's just really good. And I did pay for her, and I paid I think $110 maybe. I went all out for her because I heard she was good, and I was lucky to get 2 mythical items with her. And I got a third. I got all 3 of the items. I got her kimono, I got her weapon, and I got her hairpiece. And her hairpiece adds to if there is debuffs on the critters, you get more damage. So that's really cool. So her citrus blossom hairpin, of course, it's never going to get above 10 because you got to get 3 of them, you know, to get it to 15. So it'll never get up above 10, but it was a mythic. And then the floral Ujikake, also 10, I'm probably mispronouncing that, was mythic. And then the Dream Blossom ornament plus 10 was a white, and I got it to blue. So, but that adds extra damage if the opponent is debuffed. No, not my first gacha. I played Raid. And I loved Raid for a while. I was a big whale, but I loved Raid. And then it got really stupid. And then I was like, why am I spending money? And I probably wouldn't have spent money on another gacha game after that. I was really kind of disenfranchised. And then, of course, they bring out Wizardry as a gacha game. I was like so bummed, but on the same sense, I thought about it and I go, this is my favorite game of all time was Wizardry. So then playing it, you know, the one epic thing they do after the first boss fight that is so iconically Wizardry. It happened between Knight of Diamonds and Legacy of Llylgymn on a minor scale there. They made it a major scale here. And it was so epic. Whoever designed that, man, should have got 3 Lamborghinis and a freaking huge raise because that was amazing design. And it shocks everybody that plays. It leaves your mouth open like, what has happened? You know, shock and awe. I mean, it was really cool. And so with Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. I also played a couple other ones before that. But I played Ultima Online on Sonoma. Played it for a while. Played at release. And I saw what third-party software did to that game and ruined that game for cheaters. And that's when the cheating thing started happening. Then I played EverQuest, and I had level 60 characters all over. In fact, I had 8 of them. And I think when they got the first 50 or whatever it was, that thief, and it was a big deal, and somebody bought it for like $10 million or $10,000 or some deal. 10 million, 10,000, I think. And somebody bought the character, and it was the first character that made it. I was only 3 levels behind with a paladin. And so with that, I think I had 6. I ended up with six levels, 60s, and one that was when they opened the level class again. I think I never did make 70 with that character, but I had like 6 of them. And then Star Wars Galaxies, Star Wars Old Republic, and I maxed out characters, and I had 6 characters in each one at the max level. And then in WoW, I never maxed out. I was playing hockey, 44 to 50. I'd never skated before, and I got to play in Canada in the Delta BC tournament, the Easter Championship tournament for club leagues. 64 team draw. I got 2 goals, 2 assists. 2 years into me starting hockey. And I just had a whim, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to see if I could do it. Everybody thought I was nuts. Probably was, but it was the greatest experience. I ended up with 6 goals, 57 assists. So with that, I got speared in the back on a Sunday club night game. Came home and immediately was playing WoW. And I was just sitting in my chair, and all of a sudden I got hit with the worst pain ever right in the back. Right in the top of the back, knocked me off my chair. Luckily, I grabbed the phone, called 911, and it was a kidney stone. Dislodged a kidney stone. Oh, dude, it was horrible. It was bad. I could never play WoW again. I loved the game. I thought it was cool. I could never play it again. That severe pain experience, I couldn't pick up the game again. I just couldn't. And so I played Age of Conan. I played Mech Warrior from Canada, the 3D, you know, where you're in the mechs. I'm playing Arc Raiders now. Played Defiance. I played a lot of MMOs. And I liked Raid. I thought Raid was cool for a, you know, for a phone game. And there was a couple other ones I played. But it got so spendy, it was just ridiculous. Yeah. And you know, for this to be a free-to-play game, this is a standalone game. This is a really, really solid game. I mean, from my standpoint, this is a legit game. They didn't have to make this a free-to-play gacha game. But I can understand why. And my biggest thing is when I run into a bug, I get upset about it, you know, because I'm an older player and I've seen that screw games and screw player bases. So that's why. But so it's just one of those things, you know. But the game is probably the best. I mean, this is without a doubt the best Wizardry I've ever seen. And it's true to Wizardry. Even though it's, an alternate kind of version, they did a fantastic job. And with the voice acting, not only in Japanese and English, and it's your choice. I mean, game's really good. And you'll watch me get pissed, and I'll swear up a storm, and I'll get pissy, especially when all of a sudden my game locks up, and then I fall down a hole, and I'm flying like Mary fucking Poppins over everything, and all the characters are down here, and I'm stuck in the walls going through. So on the computer version, I don't think it happened in the phone version. I'll probably lose my shit, but from the standpoint of, I actually had that happen back to back. First I had to hard boot, because I'm all of a sudden just sitting there stuck, just totally stuck. And my streams were fine. Everybody double checked the streams for me that was on. Streams were fine. And then I get back, I log in, and I lose where I was. And I fall down another hole that's in that room instead of the golem making a hole. And then I freaking hit a corruption guard in Guardia, and I had to start over, and it took all my progress out, but I still played for a bit because all of a sudden I'm flying like Mary Poppins. So not only did my game fucking bail, when I fell down the hole, I didn't fall down to the floor like you're supposed to. I was flying around up above everybody, going through freaking walls and shit. It was, I almost deleted that stream because I crashed out. I was really upset because it shouldn't be in there, But now I can see by playing the game the other day, the last couple of days while all this stuff was going on the phone, I was like, holy shit, they're not experiencing what I'm experiencing. That's why these guys are progressing way faster than me, because I'm experiencing all these stupid bugs in the computer version. So yeah, but even with that said, when I crashed, I love the game. I really do. I think the game's great. I really do. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. Because honestly, they'll never get a chance to play Wizardry like this. And the old games it makes the old games like beer and pretzel, tiddlywinks to what they were. And so, I mean, but back then we didn't have anything else. And we'd never seen anything like them before. And vector line graphics, and we had to use our imagination in the battles. The pictures would pop up, and we'd be all thrilled because we'd never seen anything like it before. And they were so pixelated. Some of the stuff, we didn't know what the fuck the picture was about, but it told you in text, right? So, I mean, it was a crazy nostalgia time. And man, I played the crap out of those games, man. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, there was nothing like it. Sork had 1, 2, and 3 out, and Apple Adventure. Those were the only ones. And then of course Ultimate came out with Kid, Garrett, and I got that game too in a plastic baggie with a 5 1/4. And his mom was the artist for the Lava Dragon coming out with the Black Knight and the knight on with the sword out and the horse rearing and the dragons looking at him coming out of the lava. I guess his mom did that. And on the other side was like 1 page of instructions with a floppy disk. And the other game that he made, I never saw. Even though they say that was the first one, I never saw that one. It wasn't on the shelves. For here, anyway. For where I was from, Spokane, Washington, I never saw it. But Wizardry was. And so, it got me into gaming. Never looked back. And I played a lot of online games. And I've been really good at a lot of online games. I'm loving Arc Raiders. I played my first expedition. I'm not a very good PvPer, but I'm a pretty good PvEer. And I get mad at them because, you know, we've seen all these stupid YouTube channels up that are talking about getting sheets for Arc Raiders. Man, YouTube needs to fucking handle that and get those guys off and not allow them to post. But also, you know, the top streamers are running into them, and I've ran into the last day where last 2 days that I was playing that I went to breach trees so that I could breach these special locked cabinets. And so I got my first one and I opened it up and I had a Bobcat and a Tempest, both epics. I'm like, cool. And so I was so excited. And I've been in game since November. I'd never done the breach tree before. So with the expedition, it just happened about a week, 10 days ago. So with that, I got the items, put them in my pack. I didn't want to put them out to show anybody. And so I'm just going to run for the exit. But I got to go up the stairs and breach a door. So I'm breaching the door and I didn't hear the guy. And here comes this dude, rat costume, you know, the hoodie and the goggles and the whole thing. Shot me twice in the head and I died. I didn't have the guns for more than a minute. And there was nobody in the area at all. At all. Until I looted that thing. I kind of sat there for about 15, 20 seconds going, oh my God, I picked him up. I walk out the door, go up the stairs, I'm dead within a minute. Next day, I'm in Blue Gate. I come in, I go to the breach container, I get a Tempest and a Batina, both epics guns. I'm like, yes. Put them in my pack, go up the zip to the main area, and there's two people going against the leaper. So I can't really jump outside, right? So I talk to them, I go, you need help? So I'm going, okay, so I'm going to equip. I don't have my epics on me. They're in my pack. Some guy zips up behind, and there was nobody seeing me in both instances. Nobody saw me loot the container. Nobody. Comes up behind, runs behind me, and shoots me in the back and leaves those two alive. Just goes for me. And within 1 minute, I lost all my guns. Coincidence? So last night I was playing, and I went to the same loot container. I got an Osprey. One other guy and I were talking, and I go, is it okay if I loot this? And he goes, yeah, I don't have it. I don't have the skill tree. Okay, so I loot it. He got there first, so that's why I asked him. Pull the Osprey out. I take 2 steps out the door, and I said, okay, I'm going underground because I've already lost weapons this way. And it was a blue item, right? But Osprey's a good weapon. So I walk out the door, come back around. I'm running down the stairs to go into the underground tunnel parking lot with all the cars and the trucks and stuff. I got 5 steps down, and somebody came from the other direction down the zip, ran in, and shot me in the back. I couldn't even get my gun out. Neither time I fought back. Neither time. So then yesterday, off stream, I was playing, and I was at the castle in Blue Gate, and I got the batteries and I opened it and I looted everything, and there wasn't much in there. And then I did it a second time, and there were people there, so I gave the other people the big gear. There was a Max, whatever his name loot tape, mixtape, and a couple of green and blue weapons. So I was like, here, just so I wouldn't get shot, right? So I do a good deed. I give this guy all the stuff, and I run out, and I run for extract, and there's a guy getting hammered by a hornet. So I'm shooting the hornet gets on me, and all of a sudden the guy stops shooting, and we get the hornet down, but I'm low health, and the extract opens up, and as I go into the extract, I get shot in the back. And dude, freaking, as I get to the E button to extract, the guy kills me and gets all my stuff. And I had a renegade on me and a shotgun, so I was kind of bummed. So my last run of the night, I go in and I do it again. I go to the blue gate, I go down, and I get it. I don't go for that particular container. There weren't any on the wall, they were gone, so I didn't have a chance to. So I ran down into the car area and went down, got into the car area, and went way deep, and I found a breachable lock container. So with my skill, I opened it up and I found another osprey. So I go, cool, I got another osprey. But every time I've gotten this item, somehow somebody on this freaking game, some of these players are being able to realize who gets items, and they're going right for them. And so I gotta move. So I hit my map, and I realized that there's 3 extracts. It's about halfway through the session. There's 3 open, but there's one in forest way across the map. So I'm gonna beat feet. And so I go a way weird way of getting out of the underground parking lot. Yeah, wrap all the way around. I'm hiding the whole time, and I'm going through everything, and I'm hitting my proximity, right? So I got my escape, hitting the proximity. Nobody's on the map, and I get to the forest extract, hit the button, go into the room. And I'm just standing there, and I'm waiting. Swear to God. 10 seconds before the extract's gonna open, all of a sudden I hear a computer voice. And I hear a computer voice, "Hello, Raider." And I'm like, oh my freaking God, are you shitting me? And so I move away from it. I get out of the door because they're running up, right? So I run to one side where they can't see me, and I go to the side where the flaps come up, right? So when the flaps open up, you can't see me come in. And so as the flaps open, I'm going friendly, friendly, friendly into my mic. But I'm running up right behind the opening, and then I saw he was on that side, so I went down this side and went in and jumped down really quick. And so I jumped down, get behind the machine, you know, they hit the E button and it extracts, right? He immediately jumps down on the second, on the highest tier catwalk that's there. He jumps there, and he's got his gun out, and he's looking for me, and I'm hiding behind the thing, and I extract and I get out safe. People are using cheats to know what's on people. There is no doubt in my freaking mind. And that stupid shit started in Ultima Online back in the day in the early 90s. And it's really too bad. A lot of people are saying, well, I was shooting in the 90s and in the 2000s. It goes way back. It goes back to the original games. It's bad. And I wish people wouldn't cheat. I really do. There's no reason to. And actually, if you didn't cheat, you'd learn and get better, you know? But in this game, it's a solo, so you're not going to have to run into it, which is really cool. So that's why this game is really attractive, and that's why Wizardry has got an amazing, Dracom's got an amazing game here, and they keep it up and they fix the bugs, especially on the computer side, computer version. I think they're going to do really well. I mean, they've already done really well. I think 3 million copies played. Arc Raiders is a once in a lifetime game. That game is so well done. Physics, sounds, even the voice acting. Everybody's mad because they used AI, but the absolute physics and the intensity, and even if you get killed, I mean, it pisses you off when people kind of cheat against it. That sucks, but the game was so good, man. It's freaking phenomenal. And it was only $40 and there was no extra money that you had to put into it, you know? So I think these are the two top games of the year, Wizardry and Arc Raiders. And it's just my feeling, and that's how I feel about it, and they're amazing games. And love both of them, but I have never seen a better game in my 30 years of playing online games than Arc Raiders. And if Wizardry can fix their bugs on the computer side, they'll be right up there too, but it won't be the same because Arc Raiders has that generational thing. I don't even think they thought that this would be such a huge thing, but man, I've never seen a game like that. And it's really fun. But I really love Wizardry too, and I'm having fun in this game too, and I'm going to stay in here till I die. I'm going to stay here till I die. Hopefully I have a little longer. And I'm just really thankful that I get to play these games and get to live stream. I never saw that. What happened? What happened on the Tapjoy thingy? And then I'm going to have to get going because it's 1:18. I've got to go to bed by 2. I'm old. Malware thingy for new oh, fuck. Yeah, everybody's old now. Yeah, I'll be 70 in July. One of the older gamers. But, hey, you too. So somebody fucking did malware to Wizardry? For solo, are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I've been very fortunate. I did not hear about the malware thing on Wizardry. I heard that Arc Raiders got DOSed really bad, I guess. Man, people are so shitty. I don't get it. In my age, that wasn't a thing. You know, if you knew somebody that was cheating in the game, you weren't their friend. You weren't cool. Those guys weren't cool. You know, and now it's like commonplace and everybody makes excuses for it. It's not cool. I mean, look what it's done to chess.com. I mean, guys are just making multiple accounts, and they get banned. They catch about 150,000 every month, and then another 150,000 for being abusive every month, and then they've got 20 accounts. They keep making accounts. I keep finding names on the thing, you know, such and such 1, such and such 2, up to like 100. And they don't cut the source out, so it's really rough. What actually happened when you're in the what are we talking about with the malware? What actually happened? Can you guys explain it? Tapjoy thing has made me hesitant to get back in. Is it on Steam or what? Or was it on phone? And everybody that just added, thank you. I'm going to log out here pretty quick. I had a sewer break over the weekend. Cat got sick. Before that, I was out for 2.5 weeks. Came back, and I had problems with Twitch, which Sequism and then Ultra back-to-back nights, and I guess nobody could watch me on Twitch. It would give a black screen with a 1000 there. So I think I finally got it fixed so you guys can see me again. So I was wondering why I was losing so many viewers, and that people would come in for about 2 minutes and leave. It's only on JP Mobile. Oh, thank you, Esmeralda. Yeah, I didn't know. So it's only on, so it's in Japan. So what happened? Somebody put malware towards Dracom? Was it intentionally for Wizardry? Man, that's crazy. I mean, I just heard it was bad news. Malware, boy. Well, that sucks. Yeah, still, I mean, there's a lot of players in Japan, more than North American players. Which is kind of ironic because, you know, Surtech started in North America and Canada and the U.S. 2 American programmers. And, of course, I'm an original player. I mean, I got the game 2 weeks after it released. Even though the date, September 15th, it released, 1981. I bought my computer on the 1st or 2nd day of October. I got the money up and I bought my Apple II Plus. Oh boy. Wow. Oh. So they thought they'd get free gems, and somebody put this thing up, and it was a scam. And it was malware that put on your device or your computer. Is that what I'm understanding? Wow. Wow. That is so horrible. God, it just frustrates me. And you heard that Arc Raiders got DDoSed a couple weeks ago. And that game's phenomenal too. I mean, like I said about 20 minutes ago, that game is probably generational. I have never seen a game that good like that in 30 years. And Wizardry is amazing in its own right. It really is. There's some bugs on the computer side. And Esmeralda, just so you know, I played on the phone the last couple of days. Well, one day. I was playing on the phone. I'm like, boy, I'm not running into the shit I'm running into in the computer. I mean, the bugs and the weird shit. I think it's only on the stuff that I found. I think it's only on the computer version. I don't think people on the phone that are running on the phone see that stuff. You know, like hitting the space button too hard and all of a sudden your guy stands up when you're trying to res or get a chest. That doesn't happen on the phone. At all. only on the computer version. And then same with rezzing. Your character doesn't stand up and your character dies. You hit the button too hard or hit the button and it hits the middle wheel at the same time. Character stands up and it kills your character. So I just realized that some of these bugs that I found that's taken forever in freaking Guardia might be a computer version only. That's why Dracom doesn't know, because if they look at the phone version, they're not going to see it. Got a hunch. That's probably why it hasn't been fixed on the computer. I was like totally shocked. It kind of like a epiphany. Like I was like, holy shit, man. I didn't even think about that. They're not seeing it because they're on the iPhone or the Android. They're not seeing it on the computer version. Yeah, Esmeralda, yeah. Totally agree. Totally agree. But I was shocked. I gotta say I was shocked. Anyway, I just wanted to say before I go, it looks like the stream on Twitch is now working. I am sorry it was blacked out the last 2 days. And Sequism and Ultra tried to tell me, Ultra tonight, it took me 3 or 4 attempts tonight. I went on, I went off, I went on, I went off. I have been gone for 2.5 weeks. My cat got extremely ill. I don't know if everybody that just came in know the story, but he had a 104-degree temperature, got him to the vet. They got fluids in him, 103 the next day, had to bring him back. Got antibiotics. He is my ride or die. He's my kid. He's amazing. A lot of you have seen Shadow in my, he'll come up and sit on the back of my chair. And so Shadow's amazing. Princess is amazing too. She's a little shyer. And he's 100% now. But I was out for 2 weeks because I wanted to just make sure that he was okay and he totally recovered, and he did. So then, this weekend, I was going to start streaming again regularly with my Twitch schedule that's up there. Starting Monday at 6:30 with Chess. And all of a sudden, my toilet filled up and my bathtub and overflowed with jet brown poop bath. And so I got the emergency over the weekend. They got there. Plumber went down into the access, and it's a, you know, there's concrete under there and everything. It's not just on the ground. The main sewage pipe broke under the house. It wasn't installed properly. It didn't have the carriage brackets, and it wasn't at a 45-degree angle. So with that, it's been anytime I wash, anytime I take a dump, anytime anything happens, it goes down on the floor in there. And there's shit cultivating down there. And it's probably been for at least 6 months, maybe a year. And the only reason was because somehow the pipe went this way and from the break, and it plugged everything up. And so I've got the hazmat, I've got the hazard company coming tomorrow morning. And it's going to take 2 days to clean the whole thing up. And hopefully I get everything. And it's really spendy. It's going to cost me 10 grand, which is cool. Luckily, I've got a truss. Luckily, I can handle it right now. It's making things tight, but I'm going to be all right. And about $1,000 for the plumber. So I've got everything covered. I've got Shadow's 100%. We're fine. Everything's going to be okay. But I'm going to have to start streaming on Monday unless the plumber is delayed till Monday and has to work Monday evening. And then I won't be able to come on till Tuesday. So I just want to let everybody know it was a shitter. And shit hit the fan and it hit a lot of other things. So it's been a big brat out at my house. Yeah, he's got to laugh. Got to have some humor. Holy crap. Got a lot of them. Got a lot of one-liners. So, anyway. Not going to stream tomorrow. Not going to stream Saturday. And I may be able to stream Sunday if the pipe is fixed. And I'm going to have to put tape over the handle of the toilets and not flush for 2 days. So I wasn't able to get a porta potty placed outside on the HOA property. So it's a shitter. It's a real shitter. So anyway, that's why you haven't seen me for 2.5 weeks. And then when I come back, I guess Twitch, something happened. And it screwed up my Twitch streams. So thank God for Sequism and Ultra. And they let me know. And I guess you can see me now on Twitch, which is really cool. So I'm going to go to bed. I got to get up by 8:30. It's already 1:30. Thank you guys. It's nice to see you again. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. And Lemka, thank you for following tonight. Really appreciate it. JJ's, thank you, Esmeralda. It's nice to be back. And I did stream yesterday and the day before for Arc Raiders, and nobody was coming in. I had zero views, average. And the damn thing was freaking black. Nobody could see it. But when I went to the YouTube for the replay for the VOD, it was totally fine. Crazy. Windier, nice to see you. Thank you for coming in tonight. Nice to see everybody. So, I'm back, but I will be totally back next week. So, try to get a stream on Sunday, but I wanted to get at least one Wizardry stream out, and it didn't almost go because I had no idea it was giving everybody 1,000 error saying that you couldn't download the video. And it's been a rough 3 weeks. It's been really rough. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you. Hopefully I'll be back. Hopefully everything will be good. And hopefully there's no whammies down there when they fix the thing next 2 days. And hopefully they get it all cleaned up. Because I can't even show the pictures on Facebook. It's so gross. There's ponds growing down there of poop. It's bad. So I will see you guys, and thank you all for coming in. And I'm sorry I didn't really get to play a lot, but I will try to get it going. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. No poop explosions. That's all I'm saying. No bad karma.